Hey guys, Bob here from Drone Flights, Minnesota. So I couldn't sleep this morning, so I thought, what am I going to do? I thought the weather didn't look great for flying the DJI Avata, but I thought, what the hell, it was foggy. I thought, let's try something different. So I head out, and I'm going to show you this flight in a second. I thought, let me fly this now. We got like wind chill temperature about 9 degrees with wind chill, foggy, wind gusts up to 20 miles an hour. So conditions I normally would never fly the DJI Avata in. I don't know what the hell. So I went out there. Here's the flight, and then I'll tell you my thoughts afterwards. Again, about 9 degrees, 20-mile-an-hour winds. You'll see foggy, and you'll see what starts to happen to the Avata during the flight. Yeah, let's do it. Cheers. I usually start off on the back of my truck bed when I'm taking off, so I got it back there. I'm a little nervous about the wind. Take off. You see it gets knocked around by the wind a little bit here. And we start going again. I'm in sport mode. Minus 9 degrees with the wind chill, gust up to 20 miles an hour, and you can see really foggy coverage. So we get going. I'm thinking so far so good. Start just cruising around here, just seeing what happens. I wanted to get above the clouds or the fog, but you're going to see what happens here. So I start again cruising. And right away, I'm starting to notice, I think, that the lens is starting to get covered up already, but I just keep going. This drone is so much fun to fly. I've had a DJI Air Mavic 2. I love that, but this drone, it's all I fly now, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I start, cruising through. I love this place is a fun place to fly. It's one of our parks. A little wind blowing me around a little again. Keep going. And I thought, I'm gonna try to climb up to 400 feet, the cap, and get above these clouds. And as I start getting up here, I basically lose sense of direction because I'm in the fog, and I get a high wind warning up there. So I thought, I better turn it back around. So I start banking, coming out. And this was cool right here. I love this shot coming in. It just looked cool, I thought. So I start coming down, and now I'm really starting to see the lens really covering up, and I thought it was just maybe condensation or like fog, but it actually was kind of ice that was building up on the lens. So we keep going here. And I thought I'd try to do a little S turns through here. I'm still learning how to fly this thing. I am excited because I do finally have the controller chew coming. I am used to the stick, so I'll be excited to get that and have a little more control over the drone. And then eventually maybe even push it into manual mode, but I don't do anything crazy with the drone yet, so I'll still be flying in kind of normal mode with the sticks. Okay, so you can see it's really starting to get clouded up now, more and more, and I'm like, what is that? I really didn't register while I was flying what the hell that was. So, of course, I just keep going. It was getting a little rocky through here with the wind. And then right when I came right here, I started, the visibility is getting so bad. I'm like, I know there's some cables out here, some power lines, so now I'm getting a little nervous. So I bring it over to where the trees are. And I'm getting thrown around by the wind. And now you can really see that lens is getting covered up. So again, if you're going to do this, be warned. This is probably going to happen to you if you're in really cold temps, precipitation like fog. It might ice over. So, and I just kept going. I should have probably brought it at this point, but I'm just addicted to flying this thing, so I couldn't stop myself. Now it's getting worse and worse. And again, if I'd have kept going, it probably would have covered totally up the lens, and I'd have been screwed. And so at this point, I'm like, I got to get this thing back because it's starting to really get bad. Right, look, you can really see it now. And basically, that is ice forming on the front camera. Now I'm like, okay, get this thing in. And when I get it to the truck, to my surprise, there I am like a fool out here at whatever 7:30 in the morning. Right there is that it's covered in ice. So again, like a plane flying in the winter, almost needs like a de-icer because the outside part, the lens, everything. I'm glad I brought it in when I did. Okay, so that was the flight right there. And what happened when I brought it in, and I'm so glad I brought it in because the prop guards, the camera, everywhere was starting to ice up. So almost like a plane that needed to be de-iced. It was starting to get ice on it. And I think if I'd have kept going, it probably would have burned in from all the ice that was building up. Plus it was getting wet, which I didn't like that. The lens started to basically had a layer of ice on it. So beware if you're going to fly this thing in really cold temperatures, fog, wind, you might get an ice buildup on this thing. I didn't crash. I mean, you saw the flight. It was in sport mode, but I don't think I'll do that again. Even though I got insurance for this thing, I still like get nervous, like I don't want to crash it. So, awesome drone, man. Cheers, peace, and thanks for the subs, guys. Thanks for the likes. And if you want to see some different kind of things, just let me know. Cheers, peace.